Why is it you're going to vote for the Conservatives?
Because I wouldn't ever vote for anybody else.
Welcome to Canvey Island. Canvey Island is a pocket of Castle Point constituency in Essex, which for years has been one of the safest of Tory safe seats. What is it? Why is it that Castle Point has such a strong Conservative base, do you think?
Because we're all sensible.
Now, generally in life, I tend to get on with people quite easily. I have this character trait. I don't know whether it's a bad thing. I think it's quite a good thing, actually, that even if we disagree vigilantly on politics, I still generally like people. A good example is I've done a live stream yesterday with a YouTuber called Angry Bootneck. Now, we disagreed on politics vigilantly on pretty much everything, but I couldn't help but like the guy. And I have this trait in life, but this woman, for some reason, this woman, I just have a burning rage and hatred for this woman because this woman and thousands of people across the country just like her, and not just women, I'm not singling out women, men and women just like her, thousands of them across the country, are the sole reason that we have had 14 years of the worst government this country has ever seen. 14 years of the most corrupt government we've ever seen is because of people like her. You know, every 5 years, a large portion of the country is going, Jesus Christ, why? Why have we voted in this Tory government yet again when they are terrible? When they are to every single aspect of this country is worse? And it's because of people like her.
You say you're proud to be a Tory. What, over the past 14 years of government, are you proud of, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Well, the way they cope, the way Boris did COVID.
Mm-hmm.
What part did he do well exactly? I'd love to know. I mean, was it the massive delay to lockdown that could have saved thousands of people's lives in care homes? Was it all the government contracts that were given out to not companies that could do the job best of sourcing PPE, but people like Michelle Mone, Tory donors who end up in the House of Lords? Test and trace, was that the best part? The 32 billion spent on test and trace? Same thing, not for the people that could do the job best, like Google or something like that, but to someone who ended up with a dodgy government contract. Was that the best part?
I will say they should never have got rid of Boris.
Really?
Oh God, no. When he won in 2019, I didn't think Labour would ever come back, and I think he did a good job in COVID, because nobody else has ever had to do that before.
So basically what you're saying is, because he was there and no other Prime Minister had to deal with COVID before, he done a good job for turning up. It's like that medal that you get, you know, not for best goal of the season or manager's player, just for turning up. Just get the award. I turned up. Oh, well done, you turned up. Well done. That's why he done a good job.
I do think they did the dirty on him.
Really?
Yeah. Definitely.
Say Labour win as predicted. How would you feel about that?
Devastated. No, just hope the Tories win. I probably doubt they will, but I just hope they do.
Excellent.
And then the other thing, they have brought inflation down. Mm-hmm. And will he bankrupt the country like they did in 2010 when he left the little note saying there's no money left?
Or in 2022 with Liz Truss?
Oh well, we don't talk about her. That was the worst thing ever. That was the worst thing.
Really?
Yeah. Should never have. No, she shouldn't have. But that probably was the downfall of them, which is a shame. But as I say, should never have got rid of Boris. I'm a Boris fan.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I just can't help it. I just have this burning rage for this woman. She really brings it out on me, and I can't help it, because politics is just one of those strange things that it doesn't happen in any other category in life, where you hold a strong opinion about something with no knowledge whatsoever. She hasn't researched what's going on in the country. She hasn't looked at what the Conservative Party have been doing over the last 14 years. She can't answer a single question on what she liked about or what positives are there from the last 14 years of Tory government. Her answer is, well, Boris Johnson turned up when COVID came along. She's done no research. She has no knowledge, no political knowledge of what the Tories have been doing over the 14 years, but yet she holds a strong opinion. And the reason that happens in politics is because every 5 years we have to have a strong opinion about politics because it's time to vote. But you don't get that in any other aspect of life. I mean, boxing, for instance, UFC fighting. I have no knowledge of this stuff at all. I have a little bit of knowledge. I know there was a fight recently with that British bloke. That's how much knowledge I have on it. I can't even remember his name. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. But I'm not going to sit here and form a strong opinion about how he lost, because I have no knowledge on the subject. And I don't attempt to try and fumble some sort of opinion. Well, you know, he lost because he turned up, and I'm not going to try and form a serious opinion about something I know nothing about. But this is the problem. Every single 5 years, people that know nothing about politics have to form a strong opinion. And it's people like this woman who life is fine for her. You know, she goes through life the last 14 years. I'm sure, you know, she's probably got a large chunk of her mortgage paid off, bought her house in the early 90s for about 8 grand, probably paid off now. You know, she's living life with no real issues. So she sort of looks around and goes, well, you know, the Tories have been in, everything's all right, isn't it? Everything's fine with me, there's no real problems. And this is the problem. This is the attitude of so many people in this country that just gets a fiery rage inside me, because the I'm all right Jack attitude from people like her that don't look. I mean, do you not see the homelessness in this country? Do you not see the food banks? Do you not see the NHS? I mean, you're coming to the age where you're going to have to start relying on the NHS a lot more heavier. Do you not think about these things when you go to the voters' booth? Or do you just think, oh, I quite like Boris Johnson. He's a laugh, isn't he? And, you know, he turned up when COVID came along. He was there. He was there. He done well because he turned up. Oh my God, guy! First of all, I just want to say, if you want to watch the full interview, I'll put the link down below. Political Joe, they do great videos. Go check it out. But yeah, this woman just brought a real burning fire of rage inside me. She really did, because she's everything. She's everything that's wrong with this country and why we have 14 years of a Tory government. If you enjoyed the video, click a like. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe up top. There'll be another video. You can check that out as well. Till next time, take care.